going on? It's your boy, King 7. And you see I got my co-host here.
Javier.
And yes, so I apologize for the last episode. Like I said, things came up, the weather, traffic. But as you see, today it is official. The first episode. Kicking the ish.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes, we are here. And today we have a couple topics we want to talk about. The first one, what does success look like to you? That could be a various of other things to other people. So we just want to have a debate, go back and forth on that, and see what that looks like. The second topic, digital money, because nowadays everything is just numbers on the screen, is on your phone. There's no more like physical money. So we're gonna talk about that today. And then the third topic is prenups and marriage. What do they mean to you? Do you want one? Do you not want one? Are you for it? Are you against it? So that's pretty much today's topics. So, like I said, first topic: what does success look like to you? So I'm gonna throw it off to you.
For me, success, right? When I think of success, I speak for me. It's not necessarily about money,
right?
It's about let me break it down a little bit. What I noticed just from my experience, from living, but I've seen a lot of people who have money, so to speak, quote unquote money,
right.
but they're not happy.
Right.
They can be quote from the outside looking in, they can look successful, right? But deep down,
they miserable.
When they miserable.
Yeah.
And I noticed too with them type of people, they seem uppity, right? They seem like they look down upon other people,
right? Because they don't have
they have the title,
right.
They have the status. But I feel like your character, integrity, how you treat people, regardless of whatever you think success is to you, says a lot more about you than anything.
I agree with that.
You could be the top dog CEO of a company, but how do you treat the people that work for you? You get what I'm saying? How do you compensate them? Do you care about what they really got going on?
Right.
Do you really know how to run a business?
Right. Let's
talk about it.
That part.
There's a lot of CEOs that really don't know what they're doing. They come in and
for sure.
They don't even know how to. But it's the people that's in the inside that's really it's the heart, the soul of that shit.
It's that janitor that you walk past every day and don't say nothing to.
For real.
Or it's the person that puts the Pepsis inside the vending machine that you ignore every day. So I definitely can agree with that. So to piggyback off of it, I feel like success is more than just money. It's more than a status. It's like you said, that CEO. How does your wife feel about you? How do your kids view you? How do the people outside of your comfort zone or your friend group, how do they look at you? How do they speak of you? Like you said, you could have 30 million in the bank, but nobody likes you. Everybody has something to say about you, or if you die, nobody has anything good at your funeral to say. So to me, I feel like success, it starts with family.
Yep.
If you don't have family, then you pretty much have nothing, because your family is the legacy that you leave behind. So if you don't have a strong foundation there, then nothing else really matters, because you can be broke together but be happy.
And
that's the part.
I don't want to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Let me piggyback off of that a little bit. Yes. I feel like, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been through ups and downs. I ain't the richest. I don't got a whole lot of money or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, when you really break it down, it's the simple things in life that really moves me.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like I don't care what I'm going through as long as I have the support and the love.
Yeah.
It make me feel like I'm gonna get through this battle. Yeah. Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the light always at the end of the tunnel. I'm still alive. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's nothing for me. It's nothing that can obstacle, I should say, that can be in my way that's gonna make me stop or make me give up. Like, you know what?
For sure.
Let me see what I can take away from this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so going back to what I say as far as the simple things, it's like I can be broke, have nothing, as long as I got my support system. Cool, we gonna get through this together. And at the end of the day, we gonna make it.
Yeah.
Because we got the drive, we got the ambition, we actually care. We have that fire underneath us. That's like we're go getters. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that substitutes the money.
Yes.
That substitutes the
Exactly.
status. Because you could have a Ferrari, a Bentley, and
Yep.
whatever else, but like I said, at the end of the day, if your family or co-workers or people close to you, if they don't have a positive outlook on you, then you just got a Ferrari for no reason. It's like you could have a Honda that's like broke down with 3 wheels on it. It don't mean like, but if
All of
your
it.
if your family, your loved
You still
ones,
feeling good.
yes, if you feel good about you as
Yes.
a person,
Yes.
if you wake up every day and know, you know what, it could be better, but it also could be worse.
Could be worse.
Because I was in a situation like that where it's like it could be better, but it could be worse. And it's like I got to wake up today. I got to speak to my daughter. I got to go see my mom, and just that alone, like that makes you feel
That
rich.
feels you.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
that feels you.
exactly.
So like it would be nice to, I guess, eat steak and lobster every day. But at the end of the day, what does that really mean? What does that really bring value to? I just feel like people put too much status on, oh well, you didn't sell this amount this quarter, so we're gonna have to fire you. Yeah,
successful.
yeah, and it's just it means nothing.
Or let me say this too, when it comes to our people, let's speak about it. We don't really support each other in the way that I feel like we should.
We definitely don't.
Always like, let me get a handout. Let me see what you can do for me real quick. Like, but we can go spend $1,000s at this place and that place, but we can't really. Just don't. I can't fathom that type of shit.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense at all. Like, we can't come together and support each other. We rather tear each other down and rather not see, like what they say, a person rather want to see you good but not better than them.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to see me doing good but not better
just
than
not
you.
better
But
than
at
you.
the same time, like, anybody that I see doing good, that inspires me and motivates me to want to do good, especially my people. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, that fuels me. So
and that's how it should be. You should be able to see, all right, my friend, he got a business popping off and it's starting to do good. And I know in back of my head, I've been wanting to start a business for 2-3 years. Seeing my friend go out and do that, that should motivate me to go ask some questions like, hey, what route did you go? Or how did you go about blah, blah, blah? Instead of just, I hope his business don't succeed or I hope he blah. And it's just, that makes you a hater. Low key. And I feel like that situation exposed who you really was. It's like you was a low key hater for however long, and it took for your friend to make something of yourself for you to be exposed as a hater. And I just feel like that's, like you said, to piggyback off of our people. We'll spend thousands at Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, and Jordans and all of this. And then you have a guy that you see outside, he be selling hats or he be selling whatever he's selling for $10. And you look at that as low value because it's not $600. Not knowing that 600 shirt you bought cost $10 to make. And it's like, so you putting value on something, on just the name. It's the name. It's crazy to me how us as people, we really, downgrade each other. We talk bad about each other, but we'll go kiss the white man's ass and do everything that they break our backs to give them money every day, and they already rich.
And downplay it, like talk about, oh, you ain't got this. Like, I don't do the conversation talk of what you have or what, like, regardless of how much money I have, how successful I am, that money, material things, I mean nothing to me. Let's just put it out there, But I feel like if I'm able to help somebody, if I'm able to bless somebody, whether it's financial, whether it's advice, whether it's whatever it is, to me that's a part of being successful.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, if you quote unquote successful and you better, like we said, like looking down upon and feel like you're better than the holier than thou, you're never going to be rich.
Never.
You're never going to be rich. That's why those type of people are miserable as fuck in the inside.
Yeah.
You can have a big ass house, 50,000 rooms, and go wherever you want to, but you're miserable.
And you lonely.
You see it now with these celebrities. They're all, it's spilling out.
Yeah.
They're miserable.
Miserable.
They got money, but they worried about validation and attention from everybody else.
Yeah. That means nothing.
It means nothing.
And then not even just the famous people. You got people who live everyday lives. They need validation from social media. They thrive off of, oh, I wonder what the people on Facebook feel about me, or how does Instagram feel about this picture. And it's like, who cares? Who cares? Like, I post stuff on Facebook, I get 3 likes, 4 likes. But when I step outside my door, I actually know people. Yeah. I know people for real, so it's like, and then with Facebook, it's just they only want drama. If you ain't posting drama, they don't care. But even when you post that drama, they don't really care about your situation. That's that's just entertainment for them. They'll egg you on to be like, "Oh yeah, girl, break his windows or blah blah blah." And then you go to jail. Who gonna bail you out? Not them 400 followers you got on Instagram. They not gonna put nothing on your books. Yeah, they definitely laughing at you. So it's just like I said, I don't really get why our people don't see that if we come together, we can accomplish so much more. We really can.
You can move mountains.
For it's a lot of businesses that didn't start because people was downplaying it, didn't support, people got depressed. So it's crazy to me. Yeah, that's just I guess something we gonna have to figure out as people and understand that if we don't love each other, who else will?
Yeah, but I think that starts with what we doing right now.
Yeah, for sure.
People like us to actually care about people in general, like regardless of like race and everything. But we know what we talk about when we say our people. But, just in general, just how you treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah,
and just doing everything you can to make someone's day, and it could be simple things. It doesn't have to be anything grand.
Right.
Just a simple how you doing, like, because I always say you never know what somebody's going through, regardless if they're successful or not. If you just a smile to somebody can make their day.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just hey, how you doing? Or actually really mean how you doing.
Yeah.
Versus just being programmed to say how you doing.
Right.
Like actually caring about.
Yeah.
And sometimes people they pick up on your energy and they might start spilling things out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them get it out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because maybe they need to get that. Maybe they need to vent in that moment. So
because most people don't have anybody to talk to. Exactly. So a simple hug, a simple hey, how you doing? A simple hey king, hey queen, simple just instead of all the negative. I feel like that's why people shut down or they don't feel comfortable enough reaching out because they so used to being turned down when they try. Yeah. So when you find that genuine connection with a person, you like you said, you find yourself telling stuff that this person didn't even ask you. Yeah. So and most people look at that as, oh, you talking too much or you sharing too much information, but it's just you gave me that comfortability to be able to tell you about what happened 2 weeks ago, and I didn't even know you 2 weeks ago. Yeah. But yeah, so people don't, you got people who got mental illness, they got all type of things going on, and they don't have nobody to turn to. Sometimes it turns into drug abuse, or it turns into they get into a relationship and they don't know how to communicate. So yeah, it's we just got to find a way as people to, fix our way of thinking, for sure.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
So, second topic, digital money. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but me personally, I'm old school. I need physical money. I need to be able to see my money, feel my money, touch my money, all of that, because this new way of you get paid and it goes straight to your phone, and then you look at your bank account online, it's just numbers. And then they got the Apple Pay now and Tap Pay. And I just feel like, to me, I don't think that's actually us having money. That's just us tapping something and then a bunch of numbers disappear, or they add numbers to whatever. And I don't agree with that, because I had a situation where I was trying to pay my rent and I was on time paying my rent, but the system crashed at my apartment. So it took them 3 days to get their system back right. And by the time the system got back right, she charged me a late fee. And I'm just like, I was on time. Your system crashed. How was that anything that I did wrong? So I don't agree with all of this. I feel like it'll get worse as we get further into the future.
I honestly feel like in the next 1, maybe 2, probably sooner than, because we got so much going on as far as technology, digital money, as as we're speaking of. But let's just say how we use digital money now, right? Nothing is really cash. There's a lot of places to go. It's cashless.
Right.
They don't accept cash at all. You either use a credit card or not. But needless to say, I say that to say, if everything was to shut down, technology wise. You're talking about digital.
Yeah.
We can't. How can we spend money?
Right. Exactly.
And they don't want cash. So if you really don't carry cash, everything's in the bank and this and that. Your money's tied up.
Yeah.
That's
for sure.
You don't have access to
nothing.
To nothing. So I feel like that's a way of control.
Oh, it definitely is.
It's a way of control for us, for them, excuse me, to control us and how we manage things. They say we have free will, but we have free will to a certain extent as far as a lot of things, even to down to our work.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So as far as our money, that's another way for them to try to let me control how y'all spend this and spend that, and basically kind of watch and monitor our transactions. Like real shit. Like,
they definitely do that.
I really feel like they be monitoring our transactions.
They definitely
like, everything is tied to our phones.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just easier ways for us to be exposed in a way.
It been to piggyback off what you said. I feel like that's making us lazy. It's also making us lazy because, like you said, if everything was to shut down right now, with us being so used to a certain way, like DoorDash and Uber Eats and all of this stuff, like you don't even have to leave your house no more. You can just be in your house and order groceries, food, or whatever. But if the world was to shut down right now, it's a lot of people who wouldn't survive because for one, you don't know how to build anything. You don't know anything about technology. All you know is, oh, I just tap this and then. But if anything was to happen to where it was a zombie apocalypse or anything was to go wrong, a lot of y'all don't know how to farm. A lot of y'all don't know how to fish. Don't know, like, most of us ain't in shape. So we can't, you know what I'm saying, build, drag, or any of that. I feel like they making us lazy on purpose.
Making everything too
Too easy.
easy.
It's everything is so accessible now to where it's not even a second thought anymore. It's just, like I said, you could wake up on a random Wednesday at your house and be like, oh, let me get some McDonald's. You go on your phone, boom, 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 and then 20 minutes later, somebody bringing you something. Straight to your door. And the most you got to do is walk down the steps or you just walk to your door. But like I said, with me being old school, I'm used to when I get paid, getting a physical check, going to the bank, cashing it, and then walking out with money in my hand. Like, that feels better to me, to be able to know.
You wanted to keep some money, you just keep it in the
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Like, all the credit cards, this and that, I just don't agree with. And like back in the day, we didn't. It wasn't. I mean, you can go back in the day, but we didn't have all of that, like the digital and this and that and the third. Like, wasn't none of that.
No, that
we didn't have all the technology and all the shit that we have now. And honestly, things were a lot more simpler back then.
Way simpler.
So it's just now I feel like they're complicating things. It does making things complicated that's not complicated.
That doesn't have to be complicated.
It's simple.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Really.
Because I can think back to a time where when I would play the game a lot, my mom would be like, "You can't make no money playing a video game." Back then. But now you can make thousands of dollars sitting in your room and put a camera up, and you could be the biggest streamer in the world now. Versus back then, where you had to actually get out, go outside. Like, if you wanted to go see your friends, you had to walk 4 or 5 blocks down the street, go knock on his door. Then you walk 3 blocks up this way, go get your other friend. And it's like,
have a cell phone, so you had to call the house phone.
Right.
If you wasn't there, then you had to kind of catch it.
Yeah, so it's like you had to actually work back in our time. Like, now you can just FaceTime a person. Hey, where you at? All right, I'm on my way. And it's just, and then if you don't drive, now you got Lyft, you got whatever else, somebody come get you. And I just, they making our kids very, very dependable on them, which I feel like is setting up for something bigger in the future, to where we're so dependent on the government and whatever else, to where, like I said, if something was to happen, we looking at them like, okay, so what can you do for us in this situation? Because we depended on you so long. Versus the 80s babies, we gonna figure it out. We gonna get out there, we gonna do what we gotta do. But these 2000s and people's born in, what, 2010 and all of that, they so dependent on everything else. So I don't know. That part right there is just, it's scary to know that we live in a world where most people can't do simple things on their own. So yeah, that's.
And also, as far as digital money, it makes you saying lazy, but I feel like people don't know basic math.
Oh, for sure.
It makes people not really in tune with math. Like we go in school and all that, but math is important.
Oh yeah.
Handling money. So I find a lot of people. I go to stores, and let's say they machine or machine go down, computer go down. You don't know how much change to give me back.
Right, right.
You get what I'm saying? So all this digital shit, people don't really know how to count back money and give you back money. So it's just like, again, it's laziness.
Yeah, like, it is.
It's no way you don't know basic math, and I have to tell you, oh no, you didn't give me my correct change back. You supposed to give me X, Y, and Z. But you supposed this is something you supposed to know. Yeah. But we so used to picking up our phones, do this and that. We not accustomed. We not. It's almost like people not present.
Yeah.
They're not. I'm facing like they're not present. Like I'm here with, but you're not here. Like, right. Where you at? Like,
And then that can go back to, like you said, people don't know simple math. That goes back to the first topic we said. You don't know how much change to give me back, but you know how much these Jordans cost.
Right.
You know how much this Gucci purse costs. Mm-hmm. But if you was to buy cash with it, you wouldn't know if they gave you the wrong change or whatever. That's just, to think of that is mind blowing to me, to know that, okay, you know that this purse is $2,500. But if you give them $2,600, you don't know that you're supposed to get $100 back. But you so bad, chick, and you this, that, and the third. But that's another topic for another day. Another topic for another day. All right, so moving on to the third topic, prenups and marriage. What do you feel about that? What's your thoughts and views on that part? Do you feel like prenups are needed?
For me, it depends.
It get kind of sticky.
It can get very sticky because, especially when you bring up this topic, like if you are engaged. I've been engaged before.
Yeah.
I never married, but just bringing up that topic because, of course, you want to protect yourself.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of people, majority of people, from what I see anyway, get married and they don't really understand what it is
to be married.
To be married.
Yeah.
The vows that you take, the oath under God. Yeah. And it's just like a sign of any disarray or anything that's, what they say, for better or worse, thick and thin, right?
Yeah.
Take those words and really like that have to stick with you forever. Yeah. Like if I'm marrying someone, that's who I see myself with for eternity.
And you have to stick to them vows.
Become one at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
It's no, this is too hard. I don't want to do this no more. So in that case, they go back to prenups. You never know. People wake up and change feelings.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
People say they want to be with you forever. Then next thing you know, they switching up, they changing, they doing this, and
they found somebody else.
You feeling?
Yeah.
So you have to protect yourself.
You have to.
So yes, prenups. I definitely think that, and that's not saying that. Oh, I'm not saying that we're gonna. Oh, that's not. We're gonna last forever. But I have to protect myself. Life is life. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what can happen in life.
Anything can happen.
I have to make sure that and if we decide that we want to come to common grounds and change certain things, then we can do that. But when it comes to divorce, things like that. Yeah. I know when I get married, I don't want to get divorced.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, divorce is sticky.
Yeah.
It get ugly.
It get real ugly.
You see a side of people
that you never thought. Yeah.
You see a side of people you ain't never seen.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I never thought that she was this way.
Yeah. It's like, who is this person?
Feelings.
Oh yeah, you never know.
It's a whole different ballgame.
It definitely is. Oh, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
For sure.
You have to protect yourself. I think that's extremely important.
Yeah.
Like even if you guys come into events, okay, like have something written down, like me and be 50-50. Like let's say we did, God forbid, you have to put the business in place first. Yeah. So God forbid something happened, we can have that shit in writing.
Right.
The moment verbal ain't nothing.
No, it don't mean
the moment
nothing.
Shit goes disarray, because that was my, and then y'all fighting courts and paying all this extra money.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. For nothing.
All
because we can't come to a common ground. What we need other people to mediate for us for?
That part.
We once loved each other. Why are we doing all of this?
That part right there. Why we need somebody else to determine when we decide to call it quits? Why does somebody else determine who gets what and who needs this? So I feel like a prenup is like car insurance.
Yeah.
When you get a car, you don't want to get into a car accident, but you know that there's a chance that it might happen. Mm-hmm. So to save yourself, you go get the car insurance. Yeah. You might pay car insurance for two years without getting into an accident. Mm-hmm. But then that third year, you get into your first accident, and then you got that insurance. You covered. Yep. So like you said, with the whole marriage thing, you could be married 3 years, and then somebody wake up one day and just be like, you know what? I don't really want to do this no more. I thought this was the thing I wanted to do, or they feel like they carrying more of a load than you are, or they just don't feel appreciated. Like anything could go wrong in a marriage. And as long as you got that prenup, that coverage, it protects not just you, but them.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a case by case. It's like, okay, well, in this prenup, like you said, I get the house, you get this,
right.
blah blah blah. Make it to
Make
where,
it fair.
yeah, make it benefit both parties.
Exactly.
I feel like when people think of prenups, I think they feel like that when it happens, you get nothing. But I guess that based off the person you pick, the person you decide to be with. You got to be with somebody who shares the same views and thoughts and looks at love the same way you do. Because, like you said, when you take them vows, you have to stick by that.
And I think people self-sabotage too.
Oh yeah.
Like let's say, let me break up with you first. Yeah. So it's almost like an ego and pride thing, but you have to put that shit should be to the side way long before you even decide to even be married to someone.
That part.
But I feel like people do things just to hurt someone else. Like you can go, a person can go file for divorce, man or a woman, and they really don't want to do it. They just want to get a reaction out of you.
Right.
And what if that person was actually like, you know what, cool, I'm done. You're gonna be sick.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you wanted to play games. Like we too grown to be playing games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you play and fire enough, you're gonna get burned.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Do we want to make this work? Are we gonna go to counseling?
Right.
Are we not? But at the same time, it all boils down to is this the person that I want to be with forever? Regardless of their flaws, regardless of the things that I feel like they need to work on, like I've already knew who they were before I decided. I said I wanted. I do. Yeah, yeah. So all that, like, what you get yourself into, whether you say you want to see it or whether you say you're delusional or not, like you should know. Yeah. There's no way that you want to take a vow or oath under God and not know for sure if that person is for you. And so with that being said, it's either you're gonna stick through it, and then if you do decide like, hey, this is not for us, let's split amicably. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It don't have to be all the extra rah and Lord. It don't have to be all that because that's more stress and emotional distress. It's too much. It is. And then like if you get divorced, the husband got to pay for her lawyer to decide what she gonna take from you, which I think is crazy. But then also it could be a situation where the mom, the sister could get into your wife's ear and convince them to divorce you. And now it's like you fighting your wife, the mom, the sister, or whoever else that don't like you for whatever reason. Now they talking to her. I had that happen before. I was with somebody 7 years, and it took for her mom to break us up. And now that we're not together no more, she's doing bad. And it's like you let these people infiltrate what we had going on when what we was really going through wasn't really that bad. It's a simple conversation, a simple "I'm sorry," or you know what, like I go to the living room for an hour and I, you know what I'm saying, vent to myself and let everything go when we come back and talk. But she didn't want to do that. So I feel like with the marriage part, you also make sure that that person's family likes you. If you go into it knowing that the mom don't like you or the dad look at you a certain way, it could be a chance that they could talk into this person's ear, especially if you know the person you with is like very like gullible. It could take one conversation with the sister to be like, girl, you could be out here doing this, you could be living this life. So I definitely and people like, sorry, I mean,
no, you got,
and people like that, if you really pay attention to, sometimes it'll be the closest ones to you that really don't want to see you happy.
Yeah.
You can be
jealousy
in a very like healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And they will try to pinpoint anything they can and stick holes and make you damn near question and oh my, because that person has been in your corner for so long.
Right.
You kind of trust their judgment. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like, but deep down you know that this person could be for you.
Right.
You let them get in your head and your brain and tell you that you should leave this person when you deep down you don't want to.
Right.
But it's just like, so I say that to say, ain't no way in heck I'm gonna let nobody tell me how I should feel about
my
anybody
person.
My person.
Yeah.
How I feel is how I feel. Can't nobody tell me, and I can get advice from you all day.
Yeah.
And another thing too, you have to create boundaries. You shouldn't go to your family every time y'all get into it.
Right.
That already gives them the perception of that person. Like regardless of if y'all make back up and y'all get back together, they already You know what I'm like? You got to keep certain stuff private, and it's okay to get advice and vent, but it's also boundaries and levels to certain things.
I definitely agree. And then also the person that you got coming into your ear telling you about this, that, and the third, 9 times out of 10, they single.
Miserable.
They don't have anybody.
No.
So they telling you this because now because now they don't have nobody to go out on the weekends with. They can't do the girls trip like they used to. Yeah, like you taking time away from them. So they really don't even have an issue with your partner. They just want
your time.
They want your time back, and it's like they would sabotage you just to get that. And that's definitely a person that you shouldn't want around you. Because if they can do that, break up a marriage, what do you think they'll do to the friendship?
They're codependent on you.
Yeah, codependent on you. It's very much a problem. I cannot deal with somebody codependent on me because I have so much stuff going on in my own personal life to where it's like I already have a child. My daughter's 19. I don't need another one that's 35 years old because you can't do anything without me. That right there that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like you don't have any hobbies, you don't want to do anything in life. You want to be under me all day. You waiting for me to come home from work, and then when I come home, you won't even let me relax because it's like, oh well, he here now, so give me attention. And it's like, no, like let me, you know what I'm saying, unwind, decompress. Like you ain't even asked how my day was. Like it's like God, like it's like, do you even care about me?
Right? Do you like me for real?
Like, do you like me for real, or is it just you so dependent on a person? Yes, and but that makes a person not want to do anything else for you. Once they start feeling like, oh, you only here for this. When I've been at work all day, I almost died at work, but you didn't ask, you didn't care. And when I told you about it, you bypassed it.
And make it about them.
Yeah, and that's to me, as grown people, we got to do better. We have to do better. Like I I love, but I hate a person who cannot function on their own. It's like you 35, but you got the mindset of a 4-year-old. Like you need to be breastfed all day. Like it's crazy to me. Like
not only that, but you don't even have the emotional maturity to like have certain conversations, and that's another thing too. Speaking of marriage, a lot of people want to be married, but they don't know what it takes to sustain a marriage.
Yes.
Or not even willing to. Like it's just like I said before, it's just anything that's hard. Oh, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, right.
This is reminding me. It's always an excuse or a cop out. Or why this or why that. When ultimately, no, you're just not ready for what you said you were.
Right. Yeah. Like
you're not.
Most people like to hear they self talk. That's really what it is.
It sounds good.
It sounds good to say I want to be married.
Yeah.
And then when you're actually married and the problem comes, it's too much, or let me go to my shell, let me shut down. But like back to the vows, for better or for worse, through thickness and the thin. Like you have to understand the most important thing in marriage is compromise. It's no longer just about you. You have another. It's like your child. The moment you have a child, it's no longer just what you want or what you need. You have to go out here and support your child. And then with marriage, you have to also, you can't do anything that you don't want your spouse doing. Like, don't embarrass the marriage. Don't embarrass the family. Yeah. If you don't want your spouse acting or doing certain ways or a certain thing, you can't do it either. And with the whole husband thing, like, as the husband, we are the leader. We are the backbone of the family. So I feel like most women get man being a leader confused with controlling. I feel like they look at that as, who you think you talking to? I'm not your child, or you ain't my daddy, or blah blah blah. But it's like, as a man, we know what this world is like. We know what it's like when men try to like dry flirt with you or whatever. Like we can see that from a mile away. So most women, they go outside with barely no clothes on, and
right now,
yeah, right now, yeah, yeah,
I didn't see it.
Yeah, yeah. And but she might got a boyfriend.
Yep.
And he might have told her, "Hey, don't go outside like that. Don't." But she looking, out of respect for the. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not realizing he's telling you that because he knows when you go out there in this world, It's a bunch of thirsty men out there that's willing to jeopardize your relationship because they want to get in your jaws. And then you will have a situation where women feel like men don't protect women.
Mm.
But it's like we can't protect what we can't lead.
Mm.
We can't protect what doesn't listen to us. Mm. So if you don't listen to your man saying don't do this, don't do that, or don't be out at this time, don't go over here, and you still decide to go do it, how can I protect you? When me giving you the advice of saying, hey babe, I think maybe you should come home at this time. Don't be out at 2 in the morning. But you still want to be out 2 in the morning, knowing I gotta be up for work at 5, and something happens to you and I don't know about it. Now when the police come to the house, I don't know what to tell them. I can't say where you was. I can't tell them nothing. And then when your mom called me like, why wasn't you I'm like, your daughter didn't listen. She wanted to be, she grown. She wanted to go do what she did. So I can't control that. So it's like, if I, like I said, if I can't not control you, but if I can't lead you, I can't protect you. And women, you'll have women go out there and get beat up by men or whatever the case may be, and nobody will help. Then they'll scream, well, men don't care about us, which I think is a bunch of bull.
The biggest thing that women miss is being submissive. Yes. Or showing submission does not mean that you're weak. And it also gives you women, it gives us the power.
Yeah, for sure.
Being able to let a man lead, but also knowing that, you guys also value what we say.
Yeah,
What we say to heart. Yeah. Like you guys, it's things that we say that can calm you guys down.
Yeah, for sure.
That can actually motivate you. So I feel like women just it's almost what I see is a lot of women are so independent now that they can't get out that mode.
Yeah.
That having a man that actually is trying to lead them in a way, they kind of look at that. I kind of get that in a sense. They kind of look at that like because they used to operating in a certain way, and then I used to a man stepping up. So when they have a man to actually step up,
they don't know how to
run away from that type of shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, they do, because they're not used to it and they don't know how to handle it. Mm-hmm. But it's just like I said, man. It's women, men. We need to we need each other. We need each other for sure. I'm not afraid to say that I need my woman. Like you said, I don't think women see there's so much power in being submissive. It's like you said, you being submissive gives your man a comfort. It gives him, you know what? If nobody else in this world got me, I know my woman do. To where, like you said, if your man was mad about something, he wanted to go out and do whatever he did. He's not gonna do it because his comfort is telling him, "Baby, we need you. Like these kids need you. I need you. If you go out there and do whatever you do, then that's taking you away from us." So yeah, like we definitely need each other. But today, everybody mindset is, I'm gonna do it for myself. I'm gonna go out here and get it on my own. I'm independent. I don't need this. I don't need that. But then they say that. Then you got people on Section 8, depending on the government, depending on these food stamps, depending on this WIC or whatever. So it's like, how independent are you?
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for this WIC program and food stamps and Section 8, how would you really be out here living? Like, would you really be having this confidence that you got? And I don't think they get it. They don't really see the plan that the government or the white man put in order for us to scream we don't need each other.
Not only that, they don't want to see successful black marriages, like a
Not
man in the home.
Not
they don't
all.
want to see the men in the homes raising our black men, our young black kids.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to see that.
No, they don't.
They doing everything to tear us apart.
Yeah.
Why you think in the hood they put us in certain places? They expecting us not to succeed and not to want to thrive. But like we have so much. If we really put our mind, we have so much drive, and not only that, it's in our blood for real. It's in our bloodline.
Yeah.
Us coming together, we can make so much change, and have so much wealth amongst each other. But we don't see it like that because we've been brainwashed to think and operate a certain way, and then they're oppose each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And point the fingers at each other. But it's just it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, but I feel like all of this started when they talked the women into getting the black man out the house, because in order to get qualified for food stamps or something like that, you got to be a single mom. You can't have a man in the house. You can't blase blase. So what they did was they took the man out the house, and they became basically, in a sense, your sugar daddy. They told you, all right, well, if you want this from me, I need him out of there. And then from that point on, it's just been, well, what I need him for? I got this government that's going to replace you and do everything that you do, and I don't even got to sleep with him. So once that happened, that's when I feel like everything started going straight downhill from there. To where now men look at women as like, well, what do I need you for? Because as a man, we can cook for ourselves. We can, like you got men out here who can actually chef up some food. So it's like I feel like that was the start of our demise as a people when they convinced our women, because they knew if we get the queen, then we win. We take the man out the picture and we get what he values the most. We win. And from there, it's just now you have what you have now. Independency, you have feminism and all of this stuff going on right now that's not causing any good to nobody. So we just really have to, as people, let me say that, as black people, because I can't really speak to no other demographic. Us as black people, we have to stop hating each other, stop killing each other, stop down talking each other. We have to actually love one another.
Uplift each other.
Yes.
Man, that's important.
They hate us because we hate each other. They talk down on us because we do it. They kill us because we kill each other. So it's like, if they look at that and see, oh, they don't even care about their damn self, so why should we care about them? Like, they write us off just like we write each other off. So that's at the end of the day, black people, my community, my city, we got to come together, man.
We got to do better. We got to actually, and it's people in the city that actually does, like, they do give backs.
Yeah.
Like you've done like the school drives and things like that. So it is people out here that's actually trying to, make somewhat of a difference about these kids. There's a lot of kids out here that's misguided, and it comes from a broken home. It comes from the parents being divorced and things like that, and then the kids got to suffer from that. So the kids latch down, especially as young men, young black men. They out here following the wrong crowds and crowds now. And getting into shit and want to be gang affiliated for some reason now. You know what I'm saying? When it's not even how they were brought up. So it's really important. Like, it all starts with having both parents in the home. Period.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely does. But also, you have to have, like, because you can have two parents in the house, but you can have a father who just, he's there, but he's not there. He ain't present. He, like, you could have a father there, but he always in the room on the game. He ain't giving the kids no guidance. He ain't taking the son out to go, you know what I'm saying, be a man. So yeah, like, you have to have two people, like I said earlier, who want the same things, who have the same vision, who, all right, you know what? We have a family. We started a nucleus here. Let's protect that. Let's mold that. Let's grow that. Let's block everything else out. Nothing else matters but what's inside this house. So I feel like as a man and as a woman, you have to, because I feel like a boy can learn things from his mom. Like, he can learn certain qualities, but it also, he needs 90% of his father though. Because you got kids now, or little boys now, so emotional, like, to where they don't even have the comprehensive skills to understand that everything ain't gonna go how you want it. And if you be told no, you got boys now who cry, lash out, don't get their way because they so used to being told yes.
And to kind of, when you don't correct certain things, it spills out into adulthood. Whether that's a man lashing out and because he ain't getting his way and he hit you, or he calling you out your name. And that's that trauma that's still there that he ain't really dealt with. So it can go. It can be.
It can go. But like I said, like, you could have that father in the house, but the son might have seen dad hit mom, cuss mom out. So now he grow up and think that, oh, well, I seen my daddy do it, so that's how I'm supposed to go out here and be. So having a 2-parent household don't always work out the way you think it should. But luckily for me, I've been blessed to have 2 parents who've been married 30 plus years, and I've seen, like, I never seen them argue in front of us. I never seen them fight, but we know they did because they would close the door. Like, they would never do it in front of us. But yeah, I've seen them go through all type of stuff that most people now would have broke up over, like lights being turned off, no food in the house, like like I seen my mom cry because it's like she can't feed her kids. And today's generation, yeah, that ain't flying now. No. Like a female will break up over you if you won't get her a purse, or if you don't take her on a trip. Yeah, yeah. Like if you don't get her a pair of shoes, she willing to leave you, or she won't. She probably won't leave. She'll have a side dude doing it or something. And then it's just like, so she'll stay with you because it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna keep him, but I got him over here. He cashing out on me. So yeah, man, this generation.
Money don't. Like if I'm getting married to someone, I don't. It's not about. I'm not looking at that money, the status, or let me see if I can how much I can get up out of them real quick. It's not. I don't even think of it like that. If I genuinely love you like you, it's because I do. It's from my heart. It's pure. You know, nothing that's forced. It's organic. So
it's because I rock with you.
Because I as rock a person. With you and that's it. Ain't nothing nobody can tell me, or that's just that. But people just looking at money now more so than the person. It's like what you attach to versus you. You get what I'm saying? Like, what can you do for me? Okay, if you can't do that for me, then you're not beneficial to the way I need you to be.
Right.
You're not convenient, for me.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, let me use you up. See how much I can get out of you.
And then once you run dry, I'm gonna go.
I'm about to go my other way and find somebody else, another supply. Like it's a cycle.
But I think that goes back to we need to start dating better. We need to
actually date
in the dating stage, because now it's like you know somebody for a month, 2 months, get into a relationship and barely even know who this person is.
That's true. I ain't gonna lie. I've been a victim of I've done it
before. I've done that before too. I'm not gonna be the. You know what I'm saying? I've done it before, and it oh my god.
Never worked out.
Yeah, so I feel like dating should, you should actually get to know a person. You should vet somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, and also men in dating stage, you have to ask the right questions. Don't just worry about how good the sex is. Don't worry about none of that. Like, yeah, that means nothing. You have to really, all right. If I lose my job, can I depend on you to hold us through until I get back on my feet?
Are you gonna look at me any different?
Right? Are you gonna judge me, or if you are you gonna look at me like, oh, you ain't a man now? So these are the type of questions that we as men have to ask. So I feel like you will find what you're looking for when you ask the right questions. When you just only concerned about can you cook and how good your sex is and blase, you gonna
women.
No, go ahead.
Women, we need to stop looking far as like what can a man do? What can he do for me?
Right.
Or because I got whatever. If you're successful or not, it don't matter. Or just because I got this amount of money, well, he need to come with this or that. You're already losing if you with that type of mindset. You're not gonna find your person. That person could be in front of you. It's like you have to. I won't say never lower your standards, but sometimes your type is not your the person that's for you may not be your actual type.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, he may not make as much money as you, but he make you feel good as a woman.
Yeah.
He actually paying attention to you, like what you like. You don't even have to tell him your favorite color. He knows. He knows your favorite type of flowers, your favorite perfume scent. You get what I'm saying? Like your favorite food. Like it's the simple things that we can miss by just because we want what we want. We see things how we want to see it.
Yeah.
Like no, you really have to sometimes like come down to reality and like, okay, like I've asked for this and that and the third. I have everything. You're not going to get everything that you want.
Right.
You have to compromise on something.
You have to.
You have to compromise on something.
Yeah.
This person may not look as good as the person that you but ideally, this person make you laugh. They make you feel good inside. You can't run from stuff like that. Feelings don't lie.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But it's because you ashamed or you don't want people to judge you. You worried about everybody else instead of worried about how you feel.
And that's the big part. You worried about everybody else, but like you said, if without even having to ask this man what your favorite color is, what your favorite fragrance is, that shows you he's paying attention. Yes, like he notices. Okay, every time we go out, her outfit has a hint of green in it, or it has some type of certain color that she wears, or every time I smell one of her fragrances, it's like a lavender or whatever. That means he's paying attention to you. You ain't got to show this man or tell this man nothing. He watches you every day. But women look at that, or they won't even look at it. They'll bypass that because it's like, well, he didn't take me here. He didn't buy this, or my last boyfriend spent this much on me, and la la la, comparing, like you comparing and contrasting, and then like you said, sometimes your type can be the reason why you keep going through what you're going through, because you looking for a certain type, not realizing you had that type 6 times, and that type led to nothing at all, but heartbreak and drama, like for real. And I can't say I'm a victim of that. I've been trying to find the same thing and over, not realizing that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for different results. I've definitely been there before, to where now I ain't gonna say you can't be butt ugly. Like you got to have some type of, you know what I'm saying. But like everything that I thought was like the big butt, light skin, and like nah. You could be 5'4". You could work at McDonald's. You could work wherever. But if when I come to you and I actually need you, and I'm actually going through something, and I can trust that what I tell you doesn't leave this house, it stays between us. Or I can just feel not soft, but I can feel vulnerable around my woman. Because as a man, when we step out the door, we got to be tough. We got to be hard. We got to be all of this. So, can I come home, take my shield off, take my, and just, all right, cool. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, play fight with you, joke with you, all of that without feeling like if we get into an argument or we get into a whatever, somebody gonna know all my business. So we definitely gotta date better. We gotta vet better, ask better questions. We have to date with intent too. Date with intention. If you plan on getting married and the person that you're with, they tell you verbally that they don't want to be married, don't do it. You cannot change that person. I'm a victim of that too. I tried to change somebody, and all that did was cause me drama because I'm focusing more on this person than myself. So where now I'm at the stage where I'm not gonna believe in you more than you believe in yourself. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that anymore because that just left me to where when the relationship was over, I had to pretty much in a way rebuild myself because I spent all my time and energy trying to build somebody else up that really didn't want what they said they wanted. I forgot about me, to where when the relationship was over, they prospered and went on and did whatever, and here I am. I gotta find me again. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely have to get better with that and date with intention and know what marriage means, know what being a husband is, know what being a wife is. Like being a wife is more than just taking pictures on Instagram with your ring and saying, "Oh, well, let me ask my husband this." Like you have to, yeah, you have to actually value your marriage, your household, your family, and everything that y'all got going on. So, yeah, I feel like that was a good episode today. Great episode. Good episode today. We definitely touched on some topics that I feel like people can relate on and that they definitely need to hear. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hey, that was it, y'all. The first one. We finally did it. Yes, and we will continue to, just stay consistent. I think that's important too. We're gonna stay consistent. Yes, and, yes. Bringing up important topics, and once we get more traction, if you guys have anything that you feel like you want us to talk about, yeah, we're open to ideas as well. You can definitely reach out to us. Sure. I will have our socials somewhere on the video, maybe in the intro or maybe wherever they are, like right here. But yeah, you can definitely reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can comment up under the video. Let us know how you felt about it. Let us know what you want us to talk about or what you would like for us to speak on. And then we'll do our best to, try to incorporate that into the next one. So until then, it was good seeing y'all, man. I'll holla at y'all.